Welcome to the Crimson Tide Connection, your home for Crimson Tide sports, and I'm joined today by the head coach of the Alabama men's tennis team, George Husack. Coach, thanks for joining us.
You bet. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. Coach, how's everything treating you here in Tuscaloosa? Are you getting adjusted finally?
We're adjusted. I'm working on my tan somehow, but yeah, trying to get a tan.
Very nice. Me too. I'm not doing too good at it. But. Well, Coach, last time out, you dropped a 5-2 decision to Clemson. What can you take away from that match going forward that maybe something you guys can improve on?
Well, that match as well as the one last week with Samford, I mean, it can go either way. We're really, I think we competed really well this weekend against Clemson. Again, I think with our team, our makeup, we're very inexperienced. If you look at our roster and our starting lineup from this Saturday, out of the 6 guys, only 2 of those guys have played a full season of dual matches. So we're leaning on guys who have not played more than maybe 2 or 3 matches in a full season. So that inexperience is tough. With Becker O'Shaughnessy at 1, I mean, he's definitely the best performer, I'd say, against his teammates. He can handle the pressure, or I would say the opponents. But it's a little bit of an unfair position for him because he's playing the top spot. He's a freshman. There is pressure now in these matches because, again, if you look at our results, the top 3 have performed very well, and we've really leaned heavily on him. So, again, inexperience, but we're getting better. I mean, the guys are working their tails off, and I think as the season progresses, give us another 30 days, I think we're going to be that much better.
Because, talking about that top 3, one of the guys that's kind of leading that for you is junior Daniil Proskura. He's 10-0, ranked number 3 in singles. Can you kind of talk about what he's brought to this team so far? Well,
he's like the Energizer Bunny. I mean, you just click on and he just goes. So he is constantly working, and it's great to see him. He's got a little swag with him now. I think in the fall, in the tournaments, he felt more pressure because he was maybe the best player coming back on paper, and some of that pressure got to him. But he's got a good stride, good little momentum for him here now. So I think you're going to see him moving up in the ladder because at this point he just plays. And after Saturday, he said he didn't play that well, but he knew that he wasn't going to not stop working, and so that's just awesome, and it's great for the other guys around him to see and feed off of that.
Coach, swag is always good, and along with my tan, I'm trying to work on my swag too. So but another guy that had some swag when he was here was Ricky Doverspike. You recently added him as a volunteer coach. Can you talk about Ricky and what he's brought to this team?
Yeah, he's fantastic. I remember recruiting him when he was a junior player, and then when I heard that he was interested, we spoke and we met, and he's got a great knowledge of what each guy on our team represents, kind of their personality. So I think he's got a very good handle of on the pulse of the team. Clearly, he's played here and earned his stripes, and so there's a great deal of respect, and he's a very mature guy that just having him around and with us this weekend made a big difference for Ryler and I to get some other perspective, and 3 is always better than 2, so it's very helpful.
Well, Coach, this weekend you'll get to be at home here in Tuscaloosa as you host Furman and Southern Miss. Can you talk about those 2 teams and what do you expect from them?
I think, again, this is our last doubleheader of the season. It's going to be a challenge because we got 2 in a day. I think both of those teams would be nothing. They're playing with nothing on their shoulders. They're going to come in and they're going to battle us, and nothing more than they want than to beat us. At the same time, we know what we're up against, so we're not taking anything for granted whatsoever. I mean, every match that we play can either be where we're in, like we were last week against UAB and beating them easily, and then, or we could be on the way out, like against Samford, or even this weekend with Clemson. So I anticipate having a great week of practice outside. And we're promoting free sunshine on Saturday. It's free for everyone.
Excellent.
I don't know if the gods will give us let us go along with that promotion, but that's what we're going with.
But if it's up to you, there'll be lots of free sunshine. That way you can work on your tan.
Exactly. I'll even bring out a case of sunblock for anybody.
Well, you heard it now, so you're going to have to back that up now. Some people may ask you for that.
That's fine.
So now that's on Saturday for Furman and Southern Miss, so Tide fans come out and support the Alabama men's tennis team. If you can't make it here, you can check back on RollTide.com for all the recap from the weekend.
Yep. Absolutely.
Thank you, Coach. Appreciate you being here. Good luck this weekend.
Thank you very much.
For head coach George Husack, I'm Christopher England, and that's it for this edition of Crimson Tide Connection.
Roll sunshine.
Roll sunshine.